Okay, really we're coming now into the nitty-gritty of stuff. So I think that probably the best way to go through this is how okay, let's call this you've got SMA equipment. Okay, that's going to be the better way. We'll deal with other manufacturers' equipment in a minute, but we'll deal with mostly with SMA. So SMA equipment is, first of all, thankfully, there is an integration for SMA. You really don't have that much programming or anything like that that you need to do. Okay, I mean, other than effectively adding an app, there's very little that you actually need to do. It can be sometimes a little bit frustrating. Sometimes it can see it, sometimes it can't see it. So repeat the process a few times and eventually it will get there and work. And what you end up, so let's take this, which is my own internal IP address. So let's take that IP address, which is the Sunny Island master. Okay, so we've got one device with that IP address, and let's go into that. So what you can now see is these are the entities that I want to see. I don't need all of them shown. It's a ridiculous number, and to me, it's not beneficial in any way whatsoever. Okay, you can build automations which are then absolutely linked to all of these kind of things. So even the battery state of charge comes straight off the Sunny Island. Bear in mind, for Sunny Island, the battery state of charge for mine is also being transmitted through from the BMS. But if you weren't, say, running a BMS and you were running on lead acid, this battery state of charge would be estimated by your own Sunny Island with the shunt and everything else in place. Okay, so you'd be able to pull your percentage figure still for something like this, not a problem. So from there you can go into a load more other stuff that it has, and it depends what you want to add. You could do it, set it up if it's 3-phase. You can, yeah, there's lots of stuff for everything that you could use. Okay, there is realistically very little that SMA won't allow you to look at. And bear in mind, these are all look at. You can't really change any of the values. Okay, so there's so much data there depending on what you do and what you don't want to use, and you would just simply hover over, click, and then say, yep, I want one of those, and then enable it. Okay, and that would be it. So I've already kind of gone through the stuff that I do want, stuff that I don't want, and then this is how it's worked. So, you know, it might be in some cases people don't need necessarily the battery discharge kilowatt hours. They don't want to know anything about that. So, you know, however, they might want, definitely want something like frequency or current or whatever it is. So that's how you can then start to pull this kind of data. Okay.